entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's interleague baseball, next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now, David Fletcher. He will lead this one off today. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Stepping in next, Jared Walsh. The 1-2. Beautiful summer day in Southern California. 87 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. And that one yanked just foul. Just underway here in Southern California. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. It's the Angels nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on MLB Network. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next, here is Corey Seager. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Betts, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the air to right center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the center
Now
fielder.
a moment for the Los Angeles
Cody
Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to
Bellinger.
watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's gone 3 for 11. Ready with the 1-1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. Betts is on the move. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So now to the plate, Justin Upton. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Kershaw looks in. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Batting 7.
So next to hit is Jose Iglesias. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be Will Smith as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
This is foul right side. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Stasi. And he throws it away. And the throw is wide.
Batting 6. The first baseman.
They'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Next up is Max Muncy. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, batting .500, 5 for 10. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Smith stands at second with no outs. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, A.J. Pollock. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw is going to get him at first. And put an exclamation point on that one as the inning is over. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now for L.A., Max Stassi. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 1 for 4. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate, Andrew Heaney. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And there's one away.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Striding in is David Fletcher. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So stepping in is Jared Walsh, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2. 2 men on, 2 out. And that brings up Mike Trout. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. Fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Bellinger fields cleanly. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Halos lead this one 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Pops this one up. Iglesias over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
So 2 out, nobody on. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Max Stassi.
Next, it'll be Max Stassi. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So here's the Angels pitcher, Andrew Heaney. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in the gap.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And stepping in, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. Fowler will wait on it. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Up next, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this will be fouled away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. So next to bat will be Will Smith. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy. Smith at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 2-out double left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Next to hit, Jared Walsh. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Lays off, 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking a hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
To the plate now, Mike Trout. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped to 3rd. Turner's got to get rid of it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Angels are out in front, 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be A.J. Pollock as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris.
Into the box,
Taylor.
Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And it's 1-2. Pollock aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He topped out on his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They still trail it here 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Two and 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Justin Upton. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Fowler.
In now, Dexter Fowler. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Rendon stands at first with one out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Max Stassi. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Lined into right field, and he's aboard with a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box now, Justin Turner in the air out toward right field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
At the plate now, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Alex Cobb takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. At the plate, Will Smith. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now 5-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
4 runs here in this half inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Upton. He's there and records the first down.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Next up, A.J. Pollock. Still only 1 out in the inning. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gavin Lux is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Kurt Suzuki is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Another 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
The batter
digging in will be David Fletcher. He bounced out last time up. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Turner has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-1.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Angels down to their last strike. And 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clayton Kershaw is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Angels, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to Andrew Heaney. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.